Hello everyone and welcome back to another fantastic episode of My Time at Sandrock. I don't know where I was going with that thought, but it jumped out the front door and ran away, I guess. For those of you watching after the stream, I do want to remind you that we stream these videos live at twitch.tv/unexpectedlyrandom. We are here Monday through Saturday at roughly 7 p.m. Central Time. Make sure you follow us on Twitch to join the chaos and check out our streaming schedule for the current lineup. We also have a Facebook and Instagram. Those are the best places to stay up to date with any changes that may occur pertaining to the streaming schedule. And we have a TikTok and the social media platform formerly known as Twitter if you want to check us out over there. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and get going on this. Welcome, Kurhu. Welcome, Sing Forge Repeat. Welcome, Zelda-Lise. Thanks, everybody, for checking in. Apologies for the early check-ins that my software was broken, but I got it fixed, I think, now. If you have not checked in yet, you can use a channel point to check in and keep track of how many sea pancakes you can stack up. Otherwise, I think we are good to go. I did a thing. I have my friend back, my green friend that tells me that I'm muted because I'm still suffering. So I will be disappearing from frame multiple times today, just as a heads up. And there's a mild to moderate possibility that we may have to take an intermission in the middle of it. But yeah, that'll happen if it's going to happen. And I'll let you know with as much notice as I can.
Hey, guess what? I finally crossbred sand rice with wheat.
Kur's still number one.
Pretty fun. It's a little bit like building. If you get creative, you can make all sorts of cool stuff.
Okay. I don't remember what it is we need to be doing. But we're going to go outside and find out.
Howdy there, partner. You the builder around these parts? The name's Bronco. Bronco the Kid. I'm here by request of your mayor to track down those handsome devils that are giving y'all such a headache. I'm gonna need your help to do it.
You look kind of familiar.
Aha! Well, as you know, I am pretty darn famous around these parts for, you know, all the cool stuff I do. No need to remind you what that is, as I am sure you are very familiar already. No time for autographs, I got, adult job stuff to do for big people like me.
Is this Elsie?
In any case, what I'm gonna need from you is a super shock shield, or S for short, which also means shield in the Giggler language. At least I think of it as meaning that. It's got like, there's a lot of layers to it. What for? To aid me in the capture of these handsome devils, of course. Did you even need to ask? Anyway, I've already gone to the trouble of having that uppity science feller design something for you to work with. So, here you go. The sooner you get it done, the sooner I can go after those dashing rogues. Curse them and their ravishing good looks! So long, workshop owning builder type person.
I'm really confused. Huh? This diagram. It's so much work for such a normal looking object. Did she really draw this? Mianne has a question for me.
You think the bounty hunter, specialist is acting weird? Wow, another mystery, cool. What have you learned so far? Aha. That is suspicious.
So this person was supposed to be the specialist, I guess.
Ooh,
Not
that gives me an
Mianne,
idea.
of course.
Let's split up for now. I'll come find you later. Stay in touch.
I think not. Okay, let's grab the mail. From Ernest. I couldn't wait for you, so I ended up traversing the cavernous hollow myself. Thanks to the equipment you made for me, it really wasn't that dangerous. This trip inspired me, filled me with new ideas and perspective. But I need to write now, so I need to put all these thoughts onto a page. You'll be the first to see. Congratulations on building your workshop up to a 4-star rating. You've made it so far. Gosh, if you keep this up, maybe one day you'll be almost as good as me. Huh? What are you still reading for? I told you can get higher level commissions with higher rank. So stop reading this letter and get to the Commerce Guild on the double. Go, go, go! He's still a total jerk. Literally don't even have to go to the Commerce Guild to get my commissions. He would know that if he wasn't a jerk. My brain is short-circuiting. Don't remember what I needed the twine for. Well, isn't that convenient? Tempered glass. Not that one. Not that one. Teamus! How does one stack sea pancakes? As far as on the stream side of things, down below chat, there's the random atoms. If you click on add another sea pancake to your stack after you click on random atoms, that will add another sea pancake to your stack, and it only works once per stream. As far as in general, it takes a lot of and it's very particular. It has to be Hungry Jack syrup to stick them together. And then you just slap them all on top of each other. Yeah, like that. You're well on your way to an enormous sea pancake stack. They're adorable, too. Whee! Don't remember. Ooh, it must have been quartz that we were missing. For the tempered glass. Can make 7. Need 10. So, yeah. Oh, never mind. That's I've already got the ore refinery. Look, an obscene amount of quartz. That was convenient. Going. Might as well just go get those going, because I'll need more tempered glass later, I'm sure. Those are done. We can turn that in. I should probably make another one of these up to have on standby. Ooh, rubber shell. We don't have any rubber scrap. Okey dokey. many rubber shells did we need? Or can I make 3 more? Not here. So not here. There's the rubber shell. Okay. Grab this, and then we'll head into town and drop off my stuff. 13% more damage. Okay.
Yep.
Fascinating.
Ah, I'm out of breath already. Too much time in the workshop.
Got hinges for Jensen.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for paying me. For the hinges.
Mm-hmm.
Also, 15th of winter.
Hmm?
Did that bounty hunter run in? Words. Did that bounty hunter ride into town? I never saw him get off any of my trains. That's peculiar. Well, none of my business. Have a good day.
See ya.
Bye. Hey, look. Plastic. I don't know what I'm here for. I don't think I need to be here for anything. Let's go find some persons to give things to. Boing. You.
What? He asked you to build a... listen, builder, I can't be bothered with every little issue that comes up in your workshop. Yeah, I know. Commission board, protocols, blah, blah, blah. Honestly, who cares? That nut job works for the city. The city, for all intents and purposes, owns us too. So quit bothering me with this nonsense and just get back to work. Ugh, my head. Last time I mixed yak milk and catnip.
That sounds gross on all aspects of the combination. No new recipes to buy. We don't need to look at that yet. Proximity events or 3.
Hey there, pretty lady. I got you this here little dolly.
Ah, stranger danger! I'm gonna scream!
Huh? Sorry, don't do that. I'll leave you alone. Look, see, I'm leaving.
Aunt Heidi says never trust anyone with a mustache who hasn't been specifically cleared by Aunt Heidi. Have a nice day.
That is strangely specific. Bounty hunter looks like a kid with a beard.
See ya!
I'm still thinking it's Elsie.
Howdy.
Hello. Here's your commission. Thank you. Oh, wow. Upgrades. People, upgrades. Something about that bounty hunter makes me nervous. If he's really as good as they're saying he is, with a baby face like that, he must have the skills to back it up.
See ya.
Bye. Okay. That is one commission turned in. Yay. Proximity events.
That's not the specialist I told you to hire, Trudy.
Oh, well, I talked to your guy and he was too expensive. In fact, when I made him an offer, he laughed on the telegram. He wrote, "Ah ha 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 ha. With that kind of offer, I doubt you could even get Bronco the Kid. Ah ha ha ha," and so on and so forth. So I got in touch with Bronco the Kid.
Doesn't sound like the loftiest of recommendations. And isn't he a bit short for a bounty hunter?
Whoa, hold up there, Minister. Don't matter your size, just so long as you know how to rumble.
Well, my mistake. I take that back.
Well, we don't need him to fight Logan. Just track him down. Right, Sheriff?
Yeah, that too, I guess. I'm just saying, let's give the guy a chance.
We're not doing training day. Somehow I thought this specialist would treat the Corps with a little more respect than your run-of-the-mill agent types. Don't know why I did.
Be seeing you.
A proximity event over here in the corner.
Holding your hand like this.
Again with the bandana in the photo?
Sorry, sir. I'm just not good at drawing the lower halves of people's faces. That and hands.
Man.
I only had the confidence to draw Andy because we just saw him. People seem to really care that these posters look good. Remember when you drew those wanted posters for the other city-states in a hurry?
Yeah, well, I mean, I also think we can agree. People got a little carried away with the critiquing of my work.
Personally, I thought they were fine.
Yeah, they were fine. Oh, hey, what do you think of the new posters? Do you, think you could recognize one of these son of a guns from, like, bridge of their nose up?
Yeah, good enough.
Yeah, right? I mean, they're always wearing the bandanas anyway, especially when they're perpetrating criminal activities and the whatnot. So, maybe it's better to do it this way anyway. And the top parts of everyone's heads, well, they always look pro when you do it, pal.
Thanks, guys.
Take her easy. Watch out for bandits who may or may not be wearing bandanas. And in case they're not, just be ready to use your imagination, I guess.
There's a whole lot of proximity events. I don't know if that's their official name for them, but it always seems like it's a proximity thing.
Are you Ernest? The Ernest? The famous writer?
Wow.
Oh, hey there. I don't know about famous, but yes, I am he.
Wow. Holy smokes. My heart feels like it's about to jump out of my chest.
Oh, well, if you're not feeling well, perhaps I can meet you later? I can always make time for a fan.
No, it's just my nerves. I just can't believe it's really you. Oh my gosh. In Book 8, Detective Ned versus the Crab King, when I found out it was the butler all along, like, how did you even think of that?
Ah, you like that, huh? Well, it's all about subverting expectations.
That's just brilliant. I have my copy right here. Could you sign it for me?
Sure thing. Who should I make it out to?
Oh, wow. Well, my friend Andy is an even bigger fan than I am, so make it out to him, please.
I think we found out his name.
That's really considerate of you. He's very lucky to have a friend like you. I do have to be going, but thank you so much for supporting my work. Here you are, and so long.
Yes, sir.
Hiya. What's your major malfunction, Builder? Why are you always sneaking up on people?
What's your major malfunction, Builder? Why are you always sneaking up on people?
Who's this Andy?
Huh? Andy is a friend, yes, and a very cool one at that. And nope, before you ask, he is not a member of that Hungish Highwayman's group. There are lots of Andys out there, and at least some of them ain't bandits. Highly presumptuous, Builder. Highly presumptuous. It's one thing giving me trouble, but when you go after my friend, well, that really gets my blood boiling. Look, just get back to work on my super shield, and then we can put all this behind us, all right? What's your major malfunction, Builder? Why are you always sneaking up on people?
How old are you anyway?
Beeswax, Streebazoid. Sheesh, you and your dang questions. Can't you just do your job and make me
Literally
my
got his
super
shield done already.
I just can't deal with you. I'm sorry. Just come find me when you got my shield. What's your major malfunction, Builder? Why
Man,
are you
a
always
kid's
sneaking?
books?
Hey, they ain't kid books. It says right here on the back cover, for all ages. Duh. Maybe you'd know that if you weren't such a flippin' stalker.
Who?
What's the matter with you? Build my super shield. Ugh. What's your major malfunction, Builder? Why are you always good? Come back when you got my super shield.
I'm literally wearing it right
Burning
now.
daylight here, partner. Best get a move on.
Literally got it in my
Daylight
hands.
here, partner.
Oh, is he following me now? Oh, no. I just happen to be going the way that he was going. And another event.
Hey there, partner.
Hey.
Big fan.
Ah, you must be the specialist. You're familiar with my work?
Darn tootin'. Us in the fighting community, well, we think you fight real good.
Thanks. It is also my opinion that I fight real good. Say, is somebody looking for a combat tutorial? I think somebody's looking for a combat tutorial.
No, I'm good on that.
I see.
But say, me and the crew was just wondering, you got any of them, what do you call them, weaknesses?
Come again?
Oh, you know. Kinda like pan bats are weak against noise, the nail lobs are weak against salt, that sort of deal.
Ah, no.
If you remember back in Portia, we made a stereo system for the tree farm to drive out the pan bats because they don't like the noise.
Course not. Just pulling your leg there, partner.
Okay. Are we done here?
Is this the kid that was with Logan's group that we met in the cave that attacked us?
Sure. Don't let me take up no more of your time. I'm sure you got lots of folk you want to punch into space and whatnot.
It's called the Space Punch?
Right, Space Punch. Watch out for that one. Huh? What are you doing here, Builder? Where's my shield?
Pins weaknesses?
That's right, Builder. Listen, I'll let you in on a little trade secret. Always have a plan to beat up everyone you meet. Understand me? We all heard the stories. The Space Punch stories. You want to get Space Punched? Not me. Who says Penn is always gonna be on your side? Maybe one day you decide you ain't too keen on them church folk and they don't take it so neighborly, huh? Not saying that's me or nothing. Well, bye. We're burning daylight here.
so very confused. Oh, whoa, that almost hurt a lot. Okay, we're good.
Holding your hand like this always gets.
A diagram for a super shock shield? I've done no such thing. Give me that. This diagram looks like it was drawn by a child. I know I say that about everyone's diagrams other than my own, but this time there's no mistake in it. This was drawn by a literal child. Yes, it would be suboptimal to have my name attached to such a travesty of a diagram. Please see to it that you clear up this nonsense.
Can you help me confront him?
No, sorry. I'm far too busy for that. Feel free to let me know how it goes, though. Feel free to also not.
Thanks for the support, Mr. Researcher guy. That's pending, okay. Seems like that's been running forever. It's only been a week since we last played. Okay. You.
How's the super shock shield going there, partner? Time's a-wasting.
Why did you lie about the diagram?
You're calling me a liar, you old coot? What evidence you got, huh?
And the shield is too big for you. Dr. Chi said it himself.
All right, fine. I drew it myself. Yeah, that's right. I just didn't want to get bogged down by so many details. I ain't got all day to talk about builder stuff, you understand? So congratulations for being able to see through my sinister plot to get things done a little faster. Now please, pretty please, with sugar on top, build my super shield. How's the super shock shield going there, partner? Time's a-wasting. We're burning daylight here.
There's obviously a mission that I'm following that I'm not following. Ooh, suspicious level 49 to 50? Oh, I don't actually have another, interesting. Okay, well, we'll go find this, event. And then we can run back to the house and get the tempered glass. And we should have that part done too.
Hey there, Bronco. Justice is my name, and justice is my game. This here's my buddy, Unsure, the deputy in training.
Howdy.
Howdy, y'all.
We just wanted to come find you and let you know, just 'cause we're working in different branches, don't mean we can't work together. Really, you need anything, and I mean anything, just catch up with one of us, and we'll do our best to help you out.
That sounds swell, fellas. Thank y'all kindly.
You got anything for us at the present?
It's all just the beginning stuff right now. I bet y'all got plenty other to do rather than my, stuff. Paperwork, am I right, fellas?
Actually, we got a jump start on our paperwork a couple days ago. Cleared out our schedule so we can aid you in tracking down that darn scoundrel Logan and his gang. We're with you all the way, Bronco.
Oh, yeah, that feller. Well, truth of it is, I'm a hard-boiled lone wolf detective on the edge. I'm a loose cannon. I play by my own rules, see? I can't let two good eggs like yourself get mixed up with a renegade custard like me.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, if you change your mind, we're mostly free these days.
Glad y'all understand. Listen, it's just better this way. Don't worry, we can all celebrate together once we catch those hunkish highwaymen. So long!
Dang it. It's always like this. Specialists, flying pigs, ACI, they think they're so hot just because they get a fatter paycheck.
So I'm less convinced that this kid is Elsie in disguise.
Hunkish highwaymen?
Exactly.
Oh, hey. How you holding up? Building anything cool?
He asked me to build a shield.
Yeah? Not a half-bad idea, I guess. If he thinks it'll help out against Logan.
It's this giant thing I'm currently holding here that nobody seems to be able to see.
Folks in the biz who don't join the Corps are all like that. They think they're better than us grunts.
I think he's awesome.
Come on, man. Well, I wouldn't worry too much, Builder. He might be a loose cannon that plays by his own rules, but supposedly he gets results. But he did seem a bit off. Well, take her easy.
See ya.
The way the bounty hunter has been talking to the townspeople has been very suspicious. In order to get a better picture, you should go to the Blue Moon Saloon and look for clues. We're gonna go sneaking around all sneaky-like.
Feels great to exercise together, I'll say.
What are the balloons up in this tree for? They don't appear to serve any particular purpose. And they're impenetrable to my bullets. Or, impervious, maybe. Because they aren't the ones doing the bulleting. Bang, bang, shoot, shoot, bullet, bullet.
Yo! Hey, can you do me a solid and take this plate upstairs to the new guy's room? Grace is sick today, and I've got my hands full.
How did you know it was me?
Huh? Oh, yeah, I'm pretty good at recognizing regulars by the way they open the door. Hey, I hate to rush you, but hey, can you do me a solid? Great.
Sure.
Thanks a bunch. It's so weird. He ordered a whole mess of...
Why are you jibber-jabbering, barkeep? We're hungry, and we demand spaghetti of the spiciest variety.
That sounds fun.
Right away, folks.
Spaghetti.
That's all right. I shouldn't tell you anyway. Don't want to violate cook-customer confidentiality.
That's not a thing.
Up the stairs, first room. Thanks again.
I'ma go snoop around cause you gave me access. Ha 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 ha. That's ineffective. Hold on, Mian. You gotta step away from the door so I can knock. I knocked, but there's no answer. The door seems unlocked. Should I go inside? Of course. The bounty hunter seems to be gone. Maybe I should look around his room and get some clues as to why he's acting so strange. Obviously. Well, we're gonna look at this. No one told me it'd be rude to open this, but what could possibly be scandalous about a food order? It's candy. This is a lot of candy. Did the bounty hunter order a full meal of sweets? I feel a bit sick to my stomach just looking at this. I paraphrased a little bit there because the message disappeared. A notebook. Comes equipped with a desk for the most hardworking of guests. There's a book by Qian Shang. What is a builder, really? About the psychology of builders. Scary. There's a magnet. Magnet. Ooh. Thanks for opening the door, Mian. This is a lot of candy. If Bronco's hiding candy in his room, what else could he be hiding, potentially? Like the rest of the text of the thing that I'm trying to read. Okay. Unlabeled. Must have been made for Bronco personally by someone who specializes in this stuff. Like Haru? The cosmetics? Okay. Oh, hold on. I was pressing buttons on it. Squeezable tube like contains a gel or cream. That's not the button I wanted. Okay. Chair wasn't important. Ooh. Metal crossings that children use to play different games with. Some of the tips are kind of sharp. Spherical objects made of glass with patterns inside. Normally played by upper-class children since they were some... I wish those dialogue pieces would not disappear so fast. A worn action figure of Yak Boy. Strange for Bronco to keep a regional kids toy around. Whee! Various paintings adorn the wall. Owen really takes care of his guests. Ooh, a whistle. Jacket is small and dusty. It would seem to fit Bronco quite comfortably, if not for all the grime. Shoulders of the jacket are scattered with blonde hair. Isn't Bronco a redhead? Ooh. Busted. Oh, I guess there's more to that. No? Yes? No? Jacket looks to have seen some action. That's not all too surprising. There's nothing more to investigate here. I should probably get back into town. Without a doubt, this bounty hunter is not who he says he is. I could keep investigating for more info, but I'm already confident enough now to pull off his wig and expose him for who he really is. Hehe.
Look at us! We look like a couple straight out of a movie.
A shiny present in here. And it's not for me.
Howdy. Uh-huh.
Phew, that bounty hunter is a real taskmaster. Put me to work all day. Real stickler, too. Said he wanted a plain cheese pizza. I accidentally got one little mushroom slice on it, and he sent the whole thing back. Guess that meticulous attention to detail is how he always gets his man.
So long, partner.
Ooh, I should probably get some soy sauce while I'm here. Market's up. I'll take it. It's fine. And I'll take the salt too. Huh. Cilantro meatloaf. Actually doesn't sound too bad. Might be a little bit strange with the meatloaf I'm accustomed to. Because it's typically got a lot sweeter sauce to it. I don't know how well sweet sauce would go with cilantro. Let's go to the house and get the tempered stuff. And then we'll go, snatch Bronco the kid's weave. Huzzah. Huzzah again. With that one, let's see where it's stuck at my inventory. Oh, it appears I already had some extra ones. Oh, that's right, because we're supposed to go install them out at the place in the other place. Nice. Supposed to do one here and there. Cool. Yep, we're gonna take a slight detour.
Feels great to exercise together, I'll say.
I don't know that we'll make it back in time, but I do want to get these installed. That was almost potentially bad. Also, that invisible wall there was a little weird. Trees! Because this will also improve our fast travel functionality.
Don't count me out yet. I can keep up a bit longer.
Okay, so the super shock shield is actually pretty cool. Kind of strange that event doesn't have anything listed for it.
Don't count me out yet. I can keep up a bit longer.
That was strange. Oh, I don't have my duster. When I do, it's just back here.
Sure, let's go for a brisk walk. I haven't stretched my limbs in far too long.
Tony. Hey. I'm not sure what a Tony is, but I got it. I mean, I know what a Tony is. I did that too, but that's a whole different thing. Hey. Yes, not technically a Tony, because that's also a whole different thing, but yeah. Legendary weapon. Designer Tony. Spoken of in hushed terms, the echoes of Tony can be heard in the most esoteric of halls. Tony, the legend itself. That's so great. Ooh, that's even cooler. Yeah. Yep. You win, Tony. That's is that better than my rage quit? 103 to 123? Yes, indeed and dandy. Rage quit has been relieved of its duties. That's so much cooler than Rage Quit. And Rage Quit was cool.
Don't count me out yet. I can keep up a bit longer.
See, the best part about installing these Yakmo stations is we can use it to get back. We don't have to run back home. Yes. Okay, so I guess we'll go up to the temple. Because that's kind of the closest one. And then yeet.
How's the Super Shock Shield going there, partner? Time's a-wasting.
Ooh. I want to ask him about all the questions.
Lie? You're calling me...
Okay, no reason for you to need a shield.
You call that evidence?
Yeah.
That super shield is for top secret bounty hunting business. That information is given out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. You best get back to work, Buster, lest I inform your superior.
Lie? Back to the lying. Shield is too big for you.
Just wow. So you're into discriminating, huh? Can't you lose your license for that or something? I'm tougher than I look, see? If I didn't need you to build that shield for me, I'd give you a hands-on demonstration, you hear me, builder?
You threaten me, shorty?
Get me that shield in a hurry and maybe I'll forget you done wrong.
Ooh. Grumpy. What's with the toys in your room?
Excuse me? You entered my room? That's rude and completely uncalled for. Also, first of all, those are action figures, okay? Second of all, they're gonna be worth a lot of money one day. Frankly, if some part of your portfolio isn't made up in some part of action figure investments, you're making a big mistake. You gotta diversify, Builder.
You ordered candy as a meal.
Huh? So what if I did, partner? Anyone who tells you candy is a sometimes food, well, they're full of malarkey in my book.
No adult could eat that much without getting sick.
I got a stomach of steel, partner. Comes with the territory. And when I'm out on the trail, sometimes for months at a time, when I get back, all I need is a big old helping of that sweet, sweet sugar. Yep, nothing weird about that at all.
Watched a VOD from Saturday. Actually fell asleep in your chair after asking what games I play on Sunday, so you never knew I was muted the whole time. Well, that's convenient, I suppose. But after rewatching it, did you get your answer then? Because I'd be happy to recap if you'd like. I have taken mitigation measures to prevent that in the future. My little mute me indicator there to process all of my mic muting. Blonde hair on your jacket.
So what?
Got a girlfriend?
Nice try, Builder. Everybody knows. Girls have.
You got the answer. Good.
You're trying to get me to slip up, you're barking up the wrong tree.
Girls have cooties. It sounds like exactly something a well-seasoned veteran adult bounty hunter would say. I want to ask him the other thing. Oops. Clicked too fast.
Yeah? So what?
It's yours, isn't it?
How did you...
Busted.
Well, yeah, part of my beard grows in a different color. My mom said it makes me look like a pirate. Good for undercover missions. Why are you so obsessed with my beard, huh? You're kinda looking like a creep right now, Builder.
The skin cream?
Yeah? So what?
Where did you get it?
I know. How about the store? Get a load of this, Builder. Never heard of the store. I don't know how you dress yourself. Huh? Yeah, it is a very specific brand not available most places. Okay, when you put it that way, it certainly seems a bit suspicious. But what if I told you, actually, it's not?
Well, that clears it all up. Sorry, my mistake. We gotta get the other.
So what?
Why do you need it?
My elbows get ashy, alright? If that's a crime, go ahead and lock me up and throw away the key. You mean to say that you never moisturize? And you act like there's something wrong with me.
Well, it's the moment of truth.
Better get a move on. Time's wasting.
Yank.
Hey, quit it! The heck's your problem, hair grabber? How the heck with this? Looks like the cat's out of the bag. Citizens of Sandrock, you thought that Bronco the Kid, the bounty hunter from Atara, was among you, protecting you, preparing to take action against Logan and his gang. But in fact, all along... Wanna it was I, Andy! The bandit from that poster there? Come on, y'all, I'm in the game!
You're one of Logan's.
What?
Get him!
I'm ready for the quick time event this time. Why did he have a shield?
Marble eaters!
We are not marble.
Where's my quick time event?
Cap, hold on!
He just launched the cat.
The day you almost caught Andy!
Good job, cat.
Nice snag. A nice flanking maneuver, Deputy Captain. Just as planned.
That sword looks so cool.
That was impressive.
Thanks, Pan. That's high praise coming from you. Everybody else is all looking at the guy, except the mayor's like, fourth wall break. I see you out there, player.
Well then, Andy, got anything to say for yourself?
And I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you meddling adults and this builder, too.
Shucks.
Classic
Well,
line.
Mayor, what are we gonna do with him? I mean, we can't throw a kid in the clink.
Try him as an adult and do it anyway.
Yeah, he'd slip right out through the bars.
I got a welder.
What? Nah, for moral reasons, man. We gotta deprogram this kid. He's been bandit washed.
Well, at least he's not smelly, I guess.
Release me, copper! You'll live to regret this. I'll steal everything in this cursed town.
That does sound like bandit talk.
You know what the penalty for stealing is, right, child? We're still a little medieval around here with our discipline.
I feel for this boy. He's not much older than Jasmine.
Perhaps I may be of assistance. What this boy needs is discipline.
Off with his hands. What?
No.
A regimented schedule of rudimentary reading, writing, and arithmetic.
Well, Miguel has just confirmed it. School was, in fact, discipline.
No!
Compounded with a soothing slosh of hard labor to wash it all down.
That also still sounds like school.
No!
In time, he will come to see the light, and then he will thank us. If need be, one day he will aid us in tracking down Logan, so he too can see the light.
And at last I see the light.
I'll never rat out my friends. You'll have to...
Fine. Miguel, will your people watch over and care for this boy?
With light as our witness.
Then I hereby sentence Andy the Bandit Child to community service with the church and indefinite mandatory attendance in Sunday school until his behavior normalizes.
No!
Don't worry, Sunday school is fun.
What a brutal sentence.
Oh yeah?
I hope this opens the road to diplomacy with Logan.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
I'm pretty sure I'm not.
Okay. Well, I reckon Logan will come for this kid, if I read him right.
That's a superb deduction, sir.
I know, right? We better be on our guard. He might come at any time.
Got it.
I hope this opens the road to diplomacy with Logan.
Howdy!
Well,
We're
Builder,
going to put you to work.
you got me fair and square. And you know what they say, crime don't pay. Or maybe it's crime do pay, but usually only in the short term. In my case, though, I ain't really any richer or poorer for all that what's transpired, so, sometimes with crime, you just break even. Anyways, no hard feelings, Builder.
I've never met a nut I couldn't crack.
Here, have a fish.
This is cool.
I hope this
Nice.
opens the road to diplomacy.
There you
with
are.
Logan.
Listen, I've discovered some clues that have led me to believe that our specialist is not who he says he is.
Could the clues perhaps be that you just watched him get unmasked and captured in front of the entire town?
You will learn the value of a hard day's work.
Where is that guy, by the way?
He's right behind me.
Huh?
Yeah, surprising, isn't it?
What?
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
And he was working for Logan?
I suppose. He said he was part of the gang.
We're going
Huh.
to help you.
I know. Never saw it coming.
Wow. Seriously, good
We're
job.
going to put you to work.
You figured out everything. Without me.
Well, don't feel too bad. You were along for the ride.
All on the same side.
I know sometimes, Mian, you've got a bit of trouble with your memory, but it's okay.
That's okay.
I've never met her, now I couldn't crack.
So he wanted a shield built for himself? Or for Logan and the gang? Well, I guess that's not the most alarming thing in the world. What's the worst thing they can do with a shield?
It also included a sword and something shock related.
Let's work together next time. See ya!
It'd be awesome.
Okay, fine. I can be bought. Just give me some candy.
Okay, how about a fish instead? You seem to like the fish. Let's go find Katori.
Definitely feeling the burn!
I thought about giving him the shield that he had ordered. And then I changed my mind, but I definitely thought about it. Oh, she's gonna be here in the place. Oh no, it's the apartment. It's open all the time. Enter. Oh, Katori. Ha. Oh no, you must be buddy status with Katori to enter. Psych. Wake up. Wake up.
These are all the materials? Wow! Yeah, they sure are! Thanks a bunch! I'll get these over to Heidi on the double, and we'll start the expansion of the game center. Next up, step 2 of Katori World, the museum. The mayor really came through and gave me a grant. The museum is a heritage of the town, after all. That's what Trudy said. It means we can upgrade the museum as well. I don't know if you heard, but Heidi and Trudy are planning on opening a road directly to Portia. Who knows how many more tourists will be coming to Sandrock? 1,000? 10? I can't let an opportunity like this slip.
There's like a total of 17 people that live in Portia, in case you're wondering.
Besides, haven't you been to the shipwreck ruins recently? I'm sure you found loads of new relics you're excited to show to the world.
Not really. They all just get stuck in my storage boxes because I don't have room for them.
Well, imagine it. Countless tourists, all swarming to the Golden Goose and Museum. The oohs, the ahs, the dang, how did I spend this many goals?
Where did Golden Goose come from? Because I know you said you were going to call it Katori World.
Anyway, I figure we'll be needing some new exhibition stands for more relics and a new display to draw attention on an expanded rooftop. Planning ahead and all that. Can you help me out?
I'm mega busy, but I'm going to make it my problem.
Thank you. How did I get so lucky, huh? Got a partner with as much vision as me.
So like 60-40?
Here's the recipe for the exhibition stand. You can make it on a work table.
Farsighted.
Heidi will take care of the new rooftop itself, but I'll need your help for the display. Can you ask Director Chi to make you a diagram? When you're all done, please install them on location.
What if I get the diagram done before Heidi gets the roof done? Do you still want it installed on the existing roof? And then Heidi can just install the roof underneath it? Because that's a thing that can happen.
Look at us. We look like a couple straight out of a movie.
Okay, well, the research place is closed. So we're just going to head out. Wow, Banjo, I'm impressed. How did you manage that one? Also, toe beans. Banjo the levitating cat. That's something you don't see every day.
Don't count me out yet. I can keep up a bit longer.
Okay, fine. I can be bought. Just give me some candy.
Thought she said I could make the display thing here, but maybe I have to wait until the other events take place. I do not know. Go to sleep so I don't have panda face. Tried to gather proof that the boy was actually not the bounty hunter he said he was, but, well, too little too late. Guess I bit off more than I could chew this time. Say, speaking of which, want some jerky? Help yourself as usual. Away we go. Off into the wild blue yonder. Oh, cutscene.
Hey there, partner. Hate to bother you, but we're here by mayoral request. Just doing a little check-a-rooney. Nothing serious. No doubt you recall Logan and his questionably motivated temporary relocation of our minister Matilda. What you may or may not recall, Matilda does now seem convinced, contrary to popular opinion, Logan may in fact not be crazy. Or at the very least, she thinks it may be possible that someone in town is hiding water, like he asserted. Now, due to our water shortage, this topic comes up every now and then, but I don't know.
Are you accusing me?
Oh shoot, no, not at all. If there's someone hiding water, which, as I have established previously, is not likely to be the case, the chances of you being the person in question are basically zero.
I literally have a tank full of water on my property.
See, I'm guessing Logan's motive with this is to sow discord, or maybe make people angry at the church. I don't know. Oh, I guess, now that I think of it, I do have a couple questions I do need to ask. Like I said, just a formality.
How much water do you currently have on hand?
First question. About how many units of water do you usually go through in a given month?
I don't know. I don't keep track of any of it. I'm gonna ballpark in the middle because I don't think I use a lot, but I'm literally one of the only people building this entire town, so I kind of use a lot of water for my machines. 100 or so. Take my utilities bill. I would, but I can't get out of this dialogue. He sprung this on me. I didn't have time to study for this test. I'm freaking out, man. I'm freaking out. About 100 or so.
That sounds about right. Pretty average for a builder. Builders, blacksmiths, y'all are expected to go through a fair share as part of the trade.
Okay, good. I think that was the right answer.
This one's less of a quiz, more of a survey. How well informed do you feel when it comes to the water situation in Sandrock?
He's having a bad trip, man. How well informed do you feel when it comes to the water situation in Sandrock? We import water. Everything should be fine. I'm pretty sure there's not enough to go around. Which is why we import water. But, I don't know if it's going to be right.
Yeah. The oasis is looking worse by the day.
Yes.
We import water on the train, but we're really just putting a bandage on the problem. Let's, try to go out on a high note with this last question. Oh, nope. Still kind of a bummer. Do you or anyone you know suspects someone of hiding water in Sandrock?
I was gonna say I've never seen anything suspicious, but I've gotta hear his response. I want to know how he's gonna respond to this. I hope he takes it as a joke, but I gotta know. This is too good. We can reload the save if I need to.
Come on. You cleared already. Still, I'd be careful making jokes like that. Some people are still real sideways about the whole ordeal.
Well, I'm glad it was conveyed exactly how I wanted it to be.
All right. Well, that about do it on my end. Thanks for your patience. Let me know if you ever come up with any leads of your own.
Turns out Justice is the one hiding water. And that's why he's investigating. Letter from Ma. Dear Levi, I've been talking to your friend Mayor Trudy. She reached out to tell me what a great job you've been doing. You didn't mention you were friends with the mayor, Levi. You know, it's okay to brag sometimes. And if you really don't want to brag, you should still at least tell me what's going on in a humble way. Anyway, she told me about some of the things you've been up to lately. You caught a bandit sneaking around in town? It's nice to hear that Sandrock scored a win against those nasty bandits. Maybe they'll think twice before messing with something you've built again. Sorry, I guess I've been taking things a bit personally, knowing that there are people out there making your life harder than it needs to be. Say, speaking of bandits, you don't think one of them took your quilts, do you? I telegrammed with the people in Lucian, and they said they already sent the package to Atara. Well, glad things have been looking up for you otherwise. Love you lots, Mom. Letter from Unsure. Dear Levi, something's happened at my house. Need your help to figure it out. Thanks. P.S. My house is next to the Civil Corps. I used to live up by the church way back in the day, but I moved closer to cut down on the commute. Now I have a lot more me time. Anyway, thanks again. P.P.S. Next to the Civil Corps building. Unsure. Definitely sounds unsure. I heard you fixed up both of those stations yourself. Good work, newbie. It's good to see builders take a shine to some competition once in a while. All this teamwork and friendship just creates inefficiency. And inefficiency costs me money. Well, here's your reward, as promised. I hope to see this attitude more often. That is a ripoff. I could have sold the Yakmel stations for more than that. President Yan. Another letter from Ma. I read up a little on the planting stuff you all are doing in Sandrock. Fascinating stuff. So if I've got it right, the people there have been working on this technology for half a century, and they finally started to figure it out with your help? Well, that's gotta feel good. I might wait a bit to tell your pa about all this. He won an award at his local bonsai club for making a breakthrough in root flare technique. That's when you make the roots look neat and come up out of the pot a bit. I don't want to steal his thunder, so I'll tell him what all you've done next week. Yay! This is not what I thought this was, but thanks. I got an avocado! Thanks! It was a spaceship model piece 1. Magnesium aluminum alloy. Magnesium. Silver recycler industrial furnace. Magnesium. Ooh, I can't upgrade this until I have the thing that I can't make until this is upgraded. That is a ripoff. How dare they do that? And I also need magnesium aluminum alloy. Well, that means that I'm gonna have to go to the place that I haven't been yet. Oh, I was gonna grab commissions last night before I went to bed. But I forgot. Four star canvas, 900. Dude. Yes, please. 18 hundo. And another one of these mushrooms. Easy. I can make one. I need meat. Oh, before I do that, I need to get the spear going. Hopefully, I have the stuff for it. I do not. I need more wool cloth. Okay, I can make wool. That's good. Why are there things I need to talk to? Okay. Proximity events that I have no information on.
Definitely feeling the burn.
I want to get the meat stuffed mushrooms going before I quit triggering those events. Which means we're gonna go Tony some. Whoa. I mean, I'm impressed, but the train probably shouldn't have left its broken window out here. This is what we call a one-dimensional window. Can't see it from the other side. A yak melt. I don't think bumble ants drop meat. They might, but I can one-shot the yak melt. Three shot on the alpha.
Don't count me out yet. I can keep up a bit longer.
I don't know how many meat we need, but we need to make 12 of the dish, so I think there's one meat per dish. So if I have 12 meat... Hey, he dropped meat. 2 meat. Good. That makes up for most of the previous ones not having any meat. Yeah. A potato flew around my room before. Rip. No meat.
Ah, I'm out of breath already? Too much time in the workshop.
Yeah, Tony one shot. Interesting. I see more potential meat.
Don't count me out yet. I can keep up a bit longer.
Ooh, meat. Undo. No, that's not at all what I wanted. potential meat.
Yeah.
That'll work.
It feels great to exercise together, I'll say. Sheriff! When Andy was disguised, the cookie jar from our house disappeared. There were a lot of cookies inside. Is there any chance that you and the Civil Corps will be able to recover our lost valuables?
Why do I feel like she's not being entirely honest?
Listen, Jasmine. In 80% of all cookie thefts, the confectionaries are consumed within the first 12 hours. That number rises to 99% after 24. And based on the criminal profile...
Guy ate your cookies.
What? Oh, that dirty, rotten, no-good thief! I hate bandits.
Could you two learn a little bedside manner? She's just a girl, jeez.
Sometimes the truth hurts.
If you don't tell us where Logan is, I'm gonna be really angry.
Ooh, don't make Unsure angry.
You better do what he says. He's crazy.
Man, before Forehead over there was the good cop and Dreadlocks was the bad cop, now you're the good cop? At least get your interrogation techniques straight, sheesh. Bunch of amateurs.
Dang it, this is going nowhere. Look, kid, just tell us where Logan is. Lives at stake here.
You better do what he says. He's crazy.
Good grief.
Now you're both good cops.
Thanks, Andy. Nobody's ever said that about us before.
Whose side are you on, man? Oh, hey. Sorry you had to see all that.
Can I go now?
Yeah, this is going nowhere. Unless you want to try asking a few questions.
Ooh, out of the way, I'll crack him like an egg.
Whoa.
Cool.
Yeah, right. Quit acting tough. You Civil Corps are all a bunch of softies at the end of the day, am I right? Right?
Yes. Better start singing, stool pigeon.
What are you calling stooge pigeon, jive turkey? Y'all are toothless. I'll bark and no bite. And even if you did bite, like I said, it'd just be a bunch of gums. There ain't nothing you can do to me, so just let me go already.
Growl.
You're funny, but no deal.
Better start singing.
What are you calling stooge pigeon, jive turkey? Y'all are toothless. I'll bark and no bite. And even if you did bite, like I said, it'd just be a bunch of gums. There ain't nothing you can do to me, so just let me go already.
Stare him down.
Ooh, I'm shaking in my booties. Mean old builder, what you gonna do, huh? Upgrade my chair?
Keep staring.
Come on, you can't even think of nothing to threaten me with, so you're just making weird faces. This ain't my first rodeo, builder.
Keep staring.
Hey, can you cut that out already? I said it ain't working. Hey, Civil Corps, let's put an end to this clown show. Come on, make him stop.
Keep staring. More intensely.
Cut it out.
Stare.
Somebody stop them. They ain't blinked for like 5 minutes. What's going on with y'all? Y'all lost your minds or something?
Stare. Stare.
Stop it, okay? All right, fine. I'll tell you what I know. I'm getting bored of this anyway.
I told you I was gonna crack him like an egg.
Truth is, truth is, I don't know nothing.
You lie.
Yeah, that's right. Logan made sure I never knew nothing about what he was doing, where we were going. Nothing. Heck, I don't even know what he's got against y'all. But he took care of me and mine when I was lost out in this desert. That makes him all right in my book.
Well, I mean, that's some information, perhaps.
He made sure if I ever ended up here, I wouldn't know anything that could put him and his outfit in danger. So there. Looks like he outsmarted you lot. I predicted how dumb I am.
Stare.
So yeah, like I said, I don't know nothing. Couldn't help you even if I wanted to. So let me go already.
I don't buy it.
As someone who also knows nothing, I feel he's telling the truth.
Yeah, I'm sure you're not helping my staring.
Still a bit fishy from where I'm standing.
Howdy, boys. Ah, you're here too. If I'd known, I'd have brought you something.
What, some omelets with sand in them?
Thanks, Grace. Just put the food on the table if you would. Kinda busy.
Stare.
Doing a little, interrogation here?
No, Grace, it's pronounced in staregation.
Yeah. How'd you guess? We really ought to get back to it, though. Can't tell if this kid is telling the truth or not. Hey, what are you?
No, Mommy! Ah! Get her away from me! I'll do anything you say. I told you everything already. I told you everything! Ah!
He's telling the truth.
All right, Andy. You're off the hook for now. You just stay out of trouble, all right? Everyone else, dismissed. I need to go for a walk or something. Grace, can I ask what you said to the kid?
Nothing much. Just a little something to strike fear into the heart of any grade school-aged troublemaker.
Right. And that's just another trick you picked up on the college debate team?
More of a babysitting tactic. Little boys can be monsters when their parents aren't around. Gotta know how to work 'em.
If you say so. Boing. Oh, that's right. We're supposed to go to
It feels great to exercise together.
Unsure's
I'll
place.
say.
And figure out what's wrong with his house. It's perfectly ordinary.
Hello. Sorry about the mess. It wasn't like this when I left this morning. So yeah, as you can see, there are rocks all over the place. Someone's been moving them around, I guess. Well, I know you only had a chance to look around for like 10 seconds, but who do you think could have done this?
Maybe rocks rolled off the shelf by themselves.
One or two. Maybe. But this is a lot of rock to be rolling. If that's the bookcase, I only have my shelf to blame.
Nice. Nice. Could it have been Captain?
Captain? No. He swore an oath. To protect and serve. Yeah, he does come by sometimes, but he's not like other cats who jump up on your table and knock stuff over. Only way he'd ever do that is if there was a criminal on your table.
Must be a thief then.
Dang. Wow. Yeah, maybe a thief came in and ransacked my house, but then realized there was nothing of value to steal and just left. How embarrassing for both of us. It'll be so awkward if we put him in jail and have to see him at work. Actually, it's none of the above. I ran out of space on my rock shelf, so I've just been placing my new ones in random places, starting to look like one of those old people houses we go to investigate when no one's heard from the old people in a long time. And, sorry, got too real there for a sec. Usually with him, it's stacks and stacks of newspapers anyway, not rocks.
I'm so confused.
So yeah, I need your help. I need a new rock shelf. You know, rectangular wooden object with a series of shelves that stack horizontally so as to store and display rocks. Rock shelf. Can you help me build one?
Of course, but you mean a bookshelf?
Well, yeah. I mean, kind of like a bookshelf, but for storing rocks. I probably won't be putting any books on this thing. Oh, unless it's a book about rocks. You know what? Let's not rule that out. Do you think you could make me a rectangular wooden object with a series of shelves that stack horizontally that is capable of storing and displaying not only rocks, but potentially, if need be, books as well?
Might be tough, but I'll figure it out. Yes.
Ooh, nice. Thought I might be asking too much of you. Thanks a million. Just go ahead and stick it over there on the wall when it's done. Then I'll come home and be like, oh man, new rock case. Thanks. In addition to accepting my task, you've also given me a lot to think about. Well, see ya.
I guess we're making a rock case. We need to go find Chi at the research center before closing time. This is so very much not the fastest way to the research center. But it was the direction I selected, so here we go. Yay, another event.
What's so good about Sunday school? I heard it was a rotten time where you just sit listening to boring church stories. Worse, the even boringer kid versions where there's no blood or guts.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. But you can just think of other stuff while they're talking. The church people are funny. Burgess is cute. He's afraid of everything. Last week, the cat knocked over a bottle, and we spent the whole day checking the church for ghosts. Penn thinks he's the prettiest man in the world. We can just take him to a room with a mirror. He'll stay there all day, and then we can go play.
Cool. Hey, so, you always gonna be at Sunday school?
Yep.
Well, maybe I can stick around this town for a while.
Hey, tell Andy how fun Sunday school is gonna be.
Behave yourself, otherwise you're dealing with me. You're gonna have fun.
Yeah, see? You're gonna like everything about Sandrock better than being a bandit.
Well, I don't know about that. How am I supposed to live my life without doing crimes?
I think you'll find it surprisingly easy.
Just, don't do crimes. Magic. Problem solved.
Look at us. We look like a couple straight out of a movie.
I don't even know where I'm at anymore. I'm so turned around and confused. Oh, okay, down here and to the left. We were close. And it's still another.
Katori needs a display for the museum. Is that really her way of attracting more visitors? I don't understand. But whatever. Bring me data discs, and I'll have it for you. Okay, good. This one's pretty simple, so I'll have it soon. Check your mail tomorrow.
One more day on that. Oof. Wrong way.
Give it back now, you thieving pipsqueak!
Nuh-uh. No takesies backsies.
Takesies backsies is not legal terminology. You signed a contract.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
What's a contract?
Oh, why you little...
Commissioner, what's all this commotion? Why are you harassing this innocent child here?
It's President, ma'am, and this innocent child is in fact a devious criminal. Have you forgotten? He bamboozled our whole town and made a tomfoolery of our rule of law.
Imagine how crazy that guy must have been to have an entire form of foolery named after him.
More importantly, he commissioned a very expensive shield from me that he has yet to pay for. You promised me vast riches, boy! I demand my vast riches!
You fell for it because you're dumb. I scammed you fair and square. Shield's mine now.
Such dishonesty! Oh, how I loathe such behavior! Indeed, there's nothing worse than one who tells lies.
Oh, stuff it, Commissioner. Yes, he was in the wrong, but he's just a kid. And he was all alone out in the desert. We need to give him a good Sandrock welcome. Let him have his toy.
Yeah, welcome me, sloppy mustache.
I actually think I'm gonna make him pay for it. Fair is fair. Pay up, kiddo, kiddo. What did I? Pay up, kiddo. Why did I double that word? That was weird. Maybe because fair is fair. Cadence or something.
Aha! There's my favorite builder! Nice to finally have someone with a head on their shoulders in the conversation.
Oh, nuts. Why are you siding with this yellow belly?
Because if you don't pay him, you're probably not going to pay me, and I already made the shield that you didn't pay me for.
I'll have you know that my abnormally shaped abdomen is caused by a rare genetic metabolic defect, and it's no laughing matter.
I don't consider Yan to be a superior. He's too much of a jerk. I'm not helping him, it's a matter of principle.
Ah, to heck with you.
I lost Yan relationship too.
Now, Andy, the builder is right. It is your fault, and you really shouldn't say those kinds of things to people.
Ah, I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry.
Nice work.
Listen here, Commissioner. You leave this boy alone. Hear me? You send me the bill for his toy. You really ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Funnily enough, I'm not. I feel great. Ah, Bill, it's like music to my ears. Well, you yokels can redefine morality all you like, so long as I get that check in the mail. Just don't come crawling back to me when this boy reverts to a life of crime. Or worse, becomes a crusty juggler. Ta!
Wow, thanks for helping me. Can I call you Grandma?
Sure, sugar. Everyone does.
Yeah.
But Andy, you need to learn some responsibility, you hear? I think I got a few chores you can start handling for a little pocket money. That way you can start earning the things you want, the right way. How does that sound?
Grandma, you're so nice to me. I'm gonna try real hard to do housework and pay you back, and why are grandmas always so nice to me? My grandma, she...
What's wrong? You miss your grandma? That's all right, sugar. You let it out. Grandma's right here.
I'm tough. I'm not crying, promise.
Even the toughest people cry sometimes, Andy. Say, why don't you come over to our place right now? I'll make cookies for you and Jazz.
Whoa. You're the coolest person in this town by far.
Oh, I think you'll find plenty of us are pretty cool here.
Oh, Heidi's upstairs. It has a diagram for me.
Howdy.
It's pronounced Heidi. That boy fooled a lot of us. What's more troubling? How did he know we had a bounty hunter coming? And how did he know what our bounty hunter looked like?
Catch you later.
Okay, did you not? Oh, RBO?
Hey, are you working? Goodness, I want whatever it is you're putting in your coffee. You're just like my sister, always putting in hours like an Ataran banker. Speaking of my dear sister, I was planning on taking her out on a picnic soon, to help her relax a bit. As I said, she's really been burning the candle at both ends lately. Why don't you join us?
Sure, I could use a break.
Great! It's like we say in Bonnerock. A bicycle can always use a third wheel.
I didn't sign up for that.
Now, before we
Especially
arrange a
between him and
time,
his sister.
certain preparations must first be made. My sister is quite easily annoyed. Trust me. Which means we'll have to be careful to make this practically perfect in every way. For a proper picnic, of course, a basket of the picnic variety must be provided. Furthermore, said picnic basket must have picnic refreshments within. However, for now, I have none of these. What to do? Whatever shall I do?
Well, I can make a basket.
Wonderful! I'd imagine with those amazing crafting skills of yours, you'll be able to make us a basket the envy of picnickers across the land. Meanwhile, I can head over to the Blue Moon and get us a good deal on the delectables. Owen knows me a couple of favors. Here you are, one recipe for a picnic basket. See? I did think this through somewhat. Once you're done, let's just go meet at the ceramic gate and pick a mirror up. Oh, and let's try to get out in the next couple of days. I'm worried the Samswords might be picking up again. See you soon.
Okay, so we're gonna go make a picnic basket.
Oops, I think I stepped on your shadow.
Hello.
Can't believe I let that kid get in here and give us the runaround like that so easily. Maybe this Logan case really is getting to me.
Catch you later.
I don't want to do training right now. Okay, let's go quickly make a picnic basket and then get back to him and then ski-doodle. That's definitely not where I need to be. Bronze pipes. Those. That going and then go back for the picnic. I'm gonna bring me in too, so make sure you plan ahead for extra company, RVO. How is it that every gang has, like, each person has their own set of skills? Logan's the fighter, Haru's the inventor, Andy's the trickster. How come it's never just a bunch of guys who don't have any defining skills? Like our Civil Corps, for example. They're just two guys who kind of know how to fight and not much else. Oops. Does that mean? Oh, I'm just supposed to go to the place. Ceramic gate. Oops. Forgot that's what he told me to do.
Don't count me out yet. I can keep up a bit longer.
Ooh, I almost walked off the steps there.
Amira, my dear, dear sister. Come now, you said...
I know what I said, Arvio. This order has an exorbitant fee attached to it, and must be completed immediately. I'm surprised I have to explain there are things more important than picnicking.
You've been working past sundown like this for days now. When does it end? Look who's here. We prepared everything for this picnic together. Come out and take a break. You'll thank yourself, and me later.
Good. You prepared it together. You can go together.
Oof.
You won't be needing me. Now, if you please, I must return to my work.
Won't be we did this for you, not for ourselves. I invited the builder because I knew they'd make this event that much more special. I know you're older than me, but I'm your brother. It can't always be you taking care of me, you know?
I'm aware, Arvio. It is not my intention to question that. I'm sure you'll get a chance to take care of me. Soon. Just not today. So, if you please...
Tell us about the order. What more do you have to do?
It's for Pablo's friend in Atara. He's working on a display for a flower festival, and wants his booth to stand out. The main pieces are finished. Now I just have about 10 or so more standard urns for the more common plants.
Easy. I can do that in like a fortnight.
10 standard urns? They want to custom make and ship standard urns all the way to Atara?
My craftsmanship is esteemed.
My sister, know that my love for you is great and my respect for your talents is never ending. But an urn is an urn. This is a matter of quantity over quality. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Probably not.
You really mustn't bother yourselves with this.
I'm afraid we really must. It's as they say back home. 3 heads are more than none. If you and I help out, we can finish this task in no time. And our lovely Rose here won't be forced to wither away. And instead, join us in the coruscating sunshine. What do you say?
I'm not much for pottery. We can do it.
Our hands are your hands, Anne. So come on, let us help.
It seems there's no stopping you two. All right. I believe it is as you say. With more hands, I can get ahead on this order. And as such, I might be willing to take the day off tomorrow.
Might.
Woohoo!
However, you must follow my instructions carefully. Simple or not, everything that comes from my shop has my name on it. Despite your good intentions, I won't have my reputation dragged through the mud. Understood?
Sword is still so cool.
Dear sister, the only thing getting dragged through the mud today is clay.
So she doesn't have time to make 10 urns, but she has time to teach us to not poorly make 10 urns. Yours is a flower pot, dude. I kind of figured they'd look the same because it was part of a display, but
that
hey.
Makes how many? 10? 12? Ow, I'm really sore up here.
We should let them dry for now. I must say, I'm impressed. You took to the wheel like an old hand.
Hey, don't forget about me. My hand is old too.
Of course. Thank you too, Arvio. This was your idea in the first place, wasn't it? Now, I suppose I must be true to my word.
Aha!
And ask of you, is everything set for the picnic tomorrow?
Of course, of course. Would you look at this fabulous basket the builder brought? I've made the order at the Blue Moon. I'll just pick everything up on my way over tomorrow morning. Shall we say, around 9 a.m.?
That sounds delightful. I look forward to seeing you too.
Yay.
Don't be late. See you.
I'm gonna bring me in too. Splat. Splat. See if there's any other commissions or things I can get while I'm here. Nothing important there. Yeah, I gave that stupid wiener kid his stupid wiener shield. Who cares? He promised me vast riches. That could happen to anybody. Just get back to work. The commission board looks bigger. Oh, I think I'm still sitting on commissions. Oh, I can take 3 commissions now, though. Sure. I don't know how to make canvas, but we'll take it. Can't be too hard, right? Watch, tomorrow's gonna be a sandstorm day just because we had the thing. Oh no, my plants are without water. I need... Oh, and you know what? We got all that meat and then I never came back to make it. Embarrassing. Perfect. And that one's done.
Sure, let's go for a brisk walk. I haven't stretched my limbs in far too long.
Let's go stick this in, what's his name's house?
Guys together, I'll say.
I'm guessing it won't let me install it any way that I want, but I kind of want to install it backwards if it will. Why? Because that would be funny. I unsure. I'm supposed to go install it. Only one direction.
Hey, I was at work and I heard someone come in because my house is next door, and I'm glad it's you and not someone else. Whoa. You really pulled all the stops out on this one. Books, rocks, heck, you could just put about anything in there. Let me just collect all my rocks here, and we can take this bad boy for a test display. Cool. Say, do you want to stick around for a bit? I mean, maybe you could help me decide which rocks to put where.
Yeah,
all right, cool.
But okay.
Let me just put on some tunes to set the mood. So, the short of it is, I like to organize the rocks into 3 categories. High, mid, and low tier.
Seems like reasonable categories.
The highest tier represents the rocks I like the best. The mid tier represents the ones I think are alright, and definitely deserve a seat at the table, rock shelf. And low tier, well, those rocks I'm not a super fan of, but I'm sure other people like. Let's start with the top. First we got onyx, painite, zinc, and then this one. I don't know what it is. Onyx is dark and mysterious. It's pretty shiny, reflects light, makes you kind of wonder about the universe. Next is painite. Despite the name, it's really got nothing to do with pain. It's just a nice red rock. I've only ever found one before. She said it's super rare, maybe the only one in the world. So I guess you could say this rock is unique. Then there's zinc. Zinc is really useful. It's found in the wirings of our telegraphs, street lamp posts. Why, even the firing pin in our Civil Corps pistols are made of zinc. I'd hate to live in a world without zinc. Last but not least is this one. I had some stuff to say about the other ones, but not this one. Oh well. Ready to choose your favorite? And hey, in case you didn't think the stakes were high enough, despite it already being in high tier, why don't we also choose the rock that makes us think of each other? I'll go first. I choose...
I'm concerned.
Painite, because it's the best rock, and you're the best rock.
There's 2 more tiers after this? I better go. Very moving, thank you.
You seem pretty situated, but yeah, you're welcome.
Moving.
Okay, now you go.
The other one. Useful zinc.
Wow, you think I'm useful as zinc? That's a tall order. I don't know if I can fill those shoes. No one's ever been able to make shoes large enough for zinc. That's why zinc wears no shoes. And tragically, I still and always do. Nice. They look good up here. High and mighty, wondering what the peasant rocks are up to. Sorry, that was out of line. All rocks are great.
That does not look like zinc.
Next is mid-tier. We have sulfur, selenite, and coal. Sulfur is toxic. I just like the way it looks. It's slightly toxic to touch, but definitely don't lick this one.
I wanna
It would
lick
make
it.
you pretty sick. Well, Captain licked it once and got sick. Guess it hasn't been tested on humans yet. I just wouldn't. Next is selenite. Some people call it selenite rose. Couldn't really recommend licking it either. I mean, maybe once or twice is fine. It's pretty much just salt. It'll dissolve if you lick it too much. Then you've got nothing, except maybe a tummy ache.
Lick the rock.
Ah, now you've gone and done it.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
We've all been there.
I licked the rock.
Last, but again, not least, is coal. I place coal in the mid-tier because I just kind of like it. I mean, it is kind of an ugly chunk of gunk, only good for being used up, and then when it is, it harms the environment. But on the plus side, it's coal. I'm all picked out, I think. You're gonna have to fly solo from here on out, I think. Which one makes you think of me?
Ugly coal. Salty selenite.
Ah, yes, salt. Nature's candy. I'm honored that you would even think to associate me with one of the world's most diligent and memorable condiments. Maybe one day I can work my way up to ketchup, the deputy of condiments.
The deputy of condiments. So does that make like barbecue sauce the sheriff?
All right, whew. Finally, we're about ready to wrap things up with low tier. Last and least. Need a minute, or are you ready?
So we're missing 2 from the first set. Because all 3 of them were put up on the second set, but only 2 of them on the top. Thanks for sharing. Look at the time. You really know a lot about stones.
Yeah, well, it's pretty much all I do. You'd know a lot about rocks too, if you were me. Alright, final tier. These are a lot of what people call regular rocks. Granite, sandstone, marble. Some of them have bits of quartz in them that sparkle in the sunlight. Some of them are quartz. When it comes to squeaking into bottom tier, the main thing I look for here is hustle. What shape is the rock? Does it look like it's a hard worker? Does it look like it started from the bottom and now it's trying to get into the bottom tier? This piece of granite to me looks like a fluffy cloud. The fact that such a hard, sturdy piece of rock could be so fluffy and cute makes me think I can be whatever I want to be. This sandstone, the fact that it's called a sandstone and not a sandrock, despite its location, I can't help but admire its rebellious spirit. This quartz, there are many others like it, but this one's mine. It's the most common crystal in the world. Tuh, if you don't count feldspar. In some places, it's see-through. In other places, it's milky and not so see-through. Is it hiding secrets? Is it transparent about other things? When light passes through, it creates a rainbow. Even though it's common, its shape is unique, the same way every snowflake is unique. And when it wants to, it can create an amazing display of color. Well, like just about any crystal, really. That's why quartz is bottom tier. So now I ask, which of these do you think represents us? Sorry, I keep changing the rules of this game and stuff. I kinda just made it up on the spot. Need to work out the bugs. So yeah, which one is us?
Feldspar. What happened to his quartz the romance option somehow? Feldspar.
I refuse to even acknowledge feldspar as a mineral. Some things are not cool to joke about, but don't worry, it's fine. You didn't know.
That's great.
Wow, there you have it.
Rocks.
That took a lot longer than I expected, but the results speak for themselves. This is probably the best display I've ever seen. Thanks for helping me. Feel free to come and check out the rocks anytime. Doors always open.
That rocks.
See ya.
Contemplating rocks for compressed eternity has furthered your rockkin status. Toughness increased by 1. I am now 1 step closer to being a rock. Okay, come back here, Mr. Unsure. I have a commission for you.
Thank you.
Andy threw those marbles and said, "Eat marbles, marble eaters." Then one flew up into my mouth. The prophecy. It came true.
Be seeing ya.
Poor guy. Spear is going. Yeah, I did start that one quick. It should be done. I think we can deliver those because he lives in the apartments.
I can keep up a bit longer.
And they're open all day. Boing, boing, boing. Boing. That's not the button. Oh, cool. Oh, that's right. I didn't... What? I didn't have enough yet. Or did I? And I just haven't delivered it yet. Do not see a spear, so okay. That's unfortunate. Let's go turn these in for a copious amount of money for meat stuffed mushies.
Howdy.
Boy who impersonated a bounty hunter is one of my fans. You don't suppose my work somehow influenced his turn to a life of crime? No, that just couldn't be possible.
Wow, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Money... 1,800 goals. And the spear's done. don't know if we can get inside his house.
Ah, I'm out of breath already? Too much time in the workshop.
Going the wrong way. Unacceptable.
Don't count me out yet. I can keep up a bit longer.
That's going to bring us to the end of our time for today. For those of you watching after the stream, I do want to remind you that we stream these videos live at twitch.tv/unexpectedlyrandom. We are here Monday through Saturday at roughly 7 p.m. Central Time. Make sure you follow us on Twitch to join the chaos and check out our streaming schedule for the current lineup. We also have a Facebook and Instagram. Those are the best places to stay up to date with any changes that may occur pertaining to the streaming schedule. And we have a TikTok and a social media platform formerly known as Twitter if you want to check us out over there. Otherwise, if you're enjoying the content there on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot, and it lets us know what content you guys are enjoying. That's everything for this episode of My Time at Sandrock. Hope you guys had a wonderful time today. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Until then, stay random.